Good morning. I thought I would just come on here and show you guys how I'm going to do my makeup today. So I started with just the starter palette, which is 4 shades. So this is mine. This is my brightening highlight. Sorry, this is my main highlight, which is like my foundation. This one is very yellowy. It's Sunlit. It's called Sunlit, and it is my brightening shade. So I'm going to use this down the center of my face and to really brighten up my under eyes. And that's like my concealer. And then I have my dark brown here, which you're going to think that is going to go on this face and blend out. Yes, it will. Stick with me and trust me. Trust the process. It's my contour, so it's going to give my face some shape and some definition and create those shadows that I want to give my face that 3D effect, which is what this makeup is all about. And then this one here is my lip and cheek, so it doubles as a lip color and a blush. You can also use these for other reasons, so you can use some as eyeshadows, you can use some as So what I'm going to start with today is going to be the contour. So that's going to be the dark shade. And I'm just going to apply with my fingers. This is the easiest way to get it onto your face. And then I'm going to blend it with the brush. So just taking this one here. So this one is Ash. It's a little bit more solid than the highlight. So I kind of, if I need to warm it up, I just kind of rub it around in the tin a little bit. So I forgot to show you guys here. This is how your makeup will come. It comes in these little tins and then you just slide off this lid. They're all magnetic and then they just pop into the palette. Which is magnetic on the bottom, so it will not fall. What I'm going to do here is just go kind of, you can feel your cheekbone, so you can just go on your cheekbone here. You can do a line, you can do a dot, whatever you prefer. Play around. That is what's so great about this makeup, is that it's really fun and there's no right or wrong way. I'm going to put it on the top of my forehead as well. Sorry if you can hear my kids playing in the background. And then I'm going to do my nose contour. And then just bring it down the nose. You want to stay on top of the nose and put these two lines as close together as you can, leaving just a little bit of space in between. And then on the bottom here. So I like to take it a little step further. You don't have to do this, but I like to kind of go down here just to create this shape on my nose, a cute little button nose shape. And then you can go along the jawbone here just to kind of give a little bit more of a defined jaw look. Okay, and then we're going to go into the brightening shade. So for me, this one is Sunlit. This is going to neutralize any sort of bluey, purpley tones that you have and also really brighten up that under eye. So I put it starting kind of on the side here. And then I actually like to bring it right under because my darkness kind of goes all over. So there's a trend where you put it here and you put it here. That's great, but a lot of us have that goes all the way under the eye. So go ahead and bring it all the way under the eye if you need to. And then I'm just going to go down the center of my nose on the tip, above the lip and below the lip. So that's going to really bring the focus to the center of your face. And then I'm going to fill the gaps with my main shade. So this is like my foundation. And I'm just going to go put it in some little dots, some little lines up here. I like to put it kind of on the side of my nose and beside. Now you only need a little bit of product. That's why I keep dipping in, using just a little bit. And then you can build it up if you need to. So this does give a nice coverage with the tiniest amount. If you see any caking or creasing on your face at any time, it's because you've used too much product. So a little goes a long way. And then I'm just gonna finish with some lip and cheek. This one that I'm using is Cindy, one of my all-time faves. It's the first one I ever purchased. And I still love it just as much as the day I bought it. Okay, so I've got my cheekbones and the apples of my cheeks, and then I'm ready to blend out. So if you've been with me for a while or you're new here, this is the Buff Brush, double-ended. It is my favorite of all time, and it gives the nicest airbrushed coverage. It's a tongue twister. And you're just gonna blend it out using I use the bigger end to do the most, like the bigger part of my face. And I'm just doing little movements. So there's no real science to it. You just blend it out starting with the lightest shades, and then moving on to the contour part. All right, so I've blended everything out with a buff brush only, and I'm completely done. So if you wanted to take it a step further, you could add some bronzer, you could do your eyes now, you could do illuminator. any number of things. But this is just the basic 4-tin starter kit here. And just using the buff brush, that's all I started with. And it just gives my face a nice, beautiful 3D look. And it looks nice and even and perfect. So I'm happy to just go about my casual day like this. If you need help color matching, I would love to help you. There's also an option that I'm going to show you. Let me just walk over to my computer 1 second. Okay, so I've just come over to my computer. I'm going to turn this around in a second here and show you what it's going to look like. So as soon as you click on Seint, it'll bring you to this page. So you're going to see this, and then there's this collections option now. So if you click on there, this is what the starter kit is. It's going to bring you here, and it's got these formulated collections for you based on your skin tone. So if you go up here to find your shades, you can click that, and it's going to bring up this. So you just compare your skin to whichever one looks like, you know, is mostly you. So for me, I would say probably this one. So I would be a level 2. So I would click select, and then it's going to bring me here. So it's going to have your 2 highlights, your brightening and main, your contour, and your lip and cheek. You get to choose a palette, and it's going to have that 3D brush for you. And to get color matched by me as well, I'm always here. Even if you use the collections option, I'm here to help answer any questions that you ever have. So feel free, send me a DM, or you can click the link in my bio, and it'll bring you to the color match form. Or just go ahead and go to the soloff.saintofficial.com. I'll put it down here. I don't have the link option yet. I don't know why Instagram hates me, but I'll type it down here so that you can find it easily. Thanks, guys.